Women are attracted to different things than males. A Sigma man is the kind of person who understands these distinctions and how to utilize them. Whether it's his walk, his self-assurance, or even the way he speaks, the Sigma male is the kind of man women are naturally drawn to. He has an intuitive understanding of how to connect to female biology, understanding which signals to distribute and which signals to start ignoring. And buttons to press, and when he possesses a special ability that only a few men possess, allowing him to rise above the din and present himself as genuinely unique. He also has a mentality that may be regarded as passionate and strong. He ends up going after what he wants, whenever he wants it. He may not always get it, but at least, he knows when and how to act. He isn't really more attractive or intelligent than other men, but he does look like the kind of man who usually likes to do things his own way. So, here are 10 things which Sigma men do that turn women on. Number 1. They're actively listening. A few women are tremendously turned on by men who just tune out during a discussion, but most of them can't handle it. They want to be heard, and they adore it when he displays an interest in anything she has to say. Some Sigma guys look a little bit removed from the conversations, but that's because he's basically listening carefully to everything she says. He makes her feel like she needs to keep talking, which is a tremendously attractive quality. Number 2. They know how to command attention. A Sigma man doesn't care if no one sees him as long as he has the upper hand in any given social situation. He knows how to grab a room's attention and hold on to it for as long as he wishes. Women are attracted to his capability to keep everything under control all the time. When he walks into a room, she cannot help but notice him due to the way other people react when he is present. And he behaves in a manner that makes it clear. He does not care who knows about his accomplishments or what other people seem to think of him. Number 3. Their specific sense of humor. Every person has a different sense of what's interesting, and Sigma males appear to have a specific form of humor that no one else can understand. Their humor is among the most fascinating things about them, and it makes women feel like they're the only ones in the room when he makes a joke. He does not really make jokes to please others, and he never tries too hard to be humorous, but he understands what's interesting and always provides something that she'll enjoy. They know how to make her laugh, at least several times throughout every given conversation, and that's one of his best attractive traits. Number 4. Their light touches. When a Sigma male sits next to a woman, he will stretch out his hand and lightly place it on top of hers, or he may come up from behind her and place his hands on her hips or shoulder for a few moments before moving away. A woman appreciates it when he takes action like this without waiting to be invited. She does not need to ask him to hold her hand or pull away. When he's holding her too much, he just understands what she wants, and he does it before she has an opportunity to call it out. Women appreciate a man who can understand their moods like this, and she's always dying for an opportunity to be closer to him. Number 5. They exude an aura of mystery. There's something about the way they carry themselves that causes ladies to want to figure out what it is. When a guy doesn't disclose everything about himself, or he tells her something in his own time, this creates suspense and leaves her seeking more. It makes her feel that she doesn't have all the information, which will be psychologically stimulating. Sigma males don't need to share, and they don't give anything away unless it's absolutely required. This drives her crazy since she is seriously wondering what he is thinking. Number 6. They are unpredictable. A woman loves to be surprised, but if she can see things coming from a mile away, there's no joy left in it for her. A Sigma man understands how to keep things exciting and how to keep her guessing. Even if she strives to figure out exactly what he's likely to do next, she just never seems like she can predict him properly. He keeps himself just a little bit apart from society, and that makes it difficult for her to predict what he will do next. Number 7. They come off as really intense. When he speaks to her, it appears like he's judging every little thing she says, and it may be very intimidating. He may not even show this side of himself all the time, but when he does, ladies feel that they are interacting with a man who isn't going to take nonsense from anyone, including them. Sigma men do not think twice about when he challenges a woman, which may be a great turn-on for most women. She gets the impression that he isn't scared to tell her anything and how it makes him feel. Number 8. They have a really strong presence. Some men are just more dominant, and women respect and appreciate them because of this. When she sees him among a group of people, she does not always feel like he's attempting to make himself noticed or something, he just automatically stands out from the crowd. He has his own opinions about things and he is not scared to speak his mind. He respects her opinion, but he doesn't take into account what others say of him. This is a great turn-on for women who feel like they desire to be around somebody with their own personality. Number 9. Their self-sufficiency. He does not need anyone in his life, he has his own place, generates his own income, and lives on his own terms. She realizes that she can never tie this person down because everything in her life is always changing. This is a great turn-on for many women who are fed up with men that they can control. He's never going to be the type of man who begs for her attention because he's just too busy living his own life and to deal with all of that. Number 10. They are chivalrous. He opens the door for her, pulls out her seat at dinner, and walks toward the curb, while they are strolling down the street. He's always prepared, even though she knows that he does not even have to do any of these things. Some women are turned on by men who treat them like trash, but most of them prefer a gentleman who makes them feel special. He doesn't need to go out of his way to accomplish these things, but he feels like it's the appropriate thing to do for a lady. It's clear to understand why so many women are attracted to Sigma males. These men have a fascinating personality, and they know how to make their partner special and unique in every way possible. They don't need anyone else around them, these men are self-reliant. People who can take care of themselves, and yet despite this independence, he still cares sincerely about the people he loves. Sigma males have great confidence and charisma, and they aren't scared to let their guard down around the lady they love. She always has an opportunity to see the real him, which is very attractive for some women. They can speak about anything with one another without feeling shy or awkward about just what comes up in their discussions. Well, that is all for the video. If you find it helpful, consider subscribing and sharing it with your friends.